Are you ready to turn heads? Luxury isn't just worn, it's experienced. Introducing a Layla Cara style and new up-and-coming designer collection where exclusive shoes and bags for men and women meets your feet. How about you take a handbag and wear it in style, where each piece is personally designed by Layla Carroll herself and handcrafted from the finest material in Italy. Leather, smooth like butter, bold, timeless, distinctly you. Step into true elegance and make your mark with a Layla Cara style where confidence meets craftsmanship. Visit a Layla Cara style and experience the luxury of art that you wear. Yeah, you sound better. So I'm gonna ask you the question again.
Okay.
What make us work?
What makes us work?
Yeah, you
I
and
think it's
me.
because we're both at stages of growth in our life where we done been through the BS and we know, damn, and we know what we want, and so to speak, and we're more settled in our decisions and rational. I think it has a lot to do with the growth and the timing. We're older and we're easier to. You're not complicated. I'm not complicated as far as demands and wants and visions of things and so forth and such. We encourage each other. And, we're not intimidated by whatever you're trying to do, and I'm not intimidated. You're not intimidated by what I'm trying to do. There's no threats. There's no insecurities about what you dress, what you do, who's looking, who ain't looking. We're past all the common, to me, the commonplace things that are surrounded in when it comes to the parameters of potential jealousies, potential emotional baggage, baloney. I'm like, kind of, yeah. I don't know. I mean, what's your? I mean, you want more detail? I mean, I think also that spiritually, you compliment me, you help me in my growth. That's the first for me. I've never had anybody who was a spiritual feeder, giver, nurturer person for me. I've never had that side. And I think we both are satisfied with the common, with the simple things. We like to laugh. We like to eat. We like to be comical. We laugh at each other. We laugh at ourselves. And there's no judgments off that. You help balance home for me, and I need that. So I don't know what you give me your side.
Well, I think what makes us work is because everything you just said, all the above, but I also feel like because you let me be me, like I don't feel like I have to change who I am just to satisfy your needs. Like I get to be myself, and you know, I have I would say I have a strong, like, I'm trying to find the word, but sense of self when it comes to being able to do what God designed me to be and be your wife at the same time, and not feel like I done gave up who I am just to be your wife, you know? And that's something I done before in my previous marriage. So I feel like me being able to just let my hair down now. I can be myself. I can, be comfortable in my own skin. And, like when I wrote that post a while back with the picture, if I don't want to wear makeup, I don't have to. If I do, I can. Like those kind of things. Like I don't feel like I have to be all glamored up or some,
I like all
aspect.
your angles. I like all your angles. To me, I never get bored with anything. You still, surprise me. I like all your angles. I like all the different sides. I like all the different changes. I like seeing your work stuff. I like seeing your live stuff. I like seeing your legend stuff. I like seeing your stuff. I like seeing your editing stuff. I and you keep them all in their right place.
Yeah.
Nothing crosses over anything that would kind of make that, And I think also we're both willing to listen to each other's critiques instead of shutting it off. Saying, no, I don't want to hear that. I think
Yeah, I agree. And then I think another thing that makes us work is that I don't have all that fight in me like I used to. Like like I had fight in me when I was in my 20s and 30s. Like basically, if you don't like what I'm doing, I'm like, oh well, that's me. I gotta deal with it. But I've changed that part of myself, knowing that that's not the way things should be, especially after experiencing it on the other end and everything. But and not just that, I think what makes us work also because of the parenting that we do with Junior, how we see eye to eye with him and we don't like cross each other like, nah, you do this, no, I'm not gonna let that happen. Well, I'm gonna do this and no, you're not gonna let that happen. That kind of stuff. Even though, mom and a dad is completely different when it comes to the type of love that they give to their kid. But, you know, I think another thing to make it work is the respect. I respect you and I know that you respect me and I feel it. And also you make me feel safe. When I'm with you, I don't feel like you're going to hurt me or do anything that I have to be, you know, having my walls up for. So basically, my walls are not up, they're down. So that makes me feel comfortable to be able to be myself with you.
Well, I know what it's like to be just like you do. We both do it. That to be prisoners in the moment and have people who want to continue to see us be in that prison or because they're miserable, they want us to be miserable. And I don't, I think if I see that you're having a moment, I feel like I'm supposed to kind of do what I got to do to try to help you get through that, but not trying to force you to get my way. I think that's important.
Yeah.
I feel like even though I'm junior, I'm still figuring that out because I haven't tried to force that. I've let that come naturally. I've learned a lot from my. I tell people all the time, whenever they ask me about that, I say, look, I learned from my first experience. And I'm continuing to still learn from my first experience. And I think that's when I try to take all those things and say, you know what, well, those were lessons and those were things that helped me in my growth as a person. Also, I think the timing was important
Yeah, I believe
because
timing is always
the
important.
timing is important because had I met you, had I, got divorced right before COVID, or had I met you at divorced long before COVID, I might not have been as, I don't know, I might have been more like, I might have been more casual about everything rather than enjoying the detail of it. I don't know, I'm not saying I am also I really try to do my best to think about what you've been through, and and that I appreciate that you did share what you needed to share every time you felt it was time to do it. You know, instead of me going into walking something unknown, you know, or things that you did, oh boy, you know, that was big to me. Um, and I was trying to, I was trying to encourage you, support you. I wasn't trying to tell you if you ultimately, you got so much time for you to sit wait for I never thought about the time. I thought about that element. And, just in the moment, you know, once they got going, I felt comfortable with it. Everything was going, everything, the way it was coming into play, the way it was coming into form. It was meant to state that way. So, I just, I didn't have a problem with it. You go ahead. I don't want to overtalk.
No, I was listening. I'll listen to you. Yeah. Well, thanks for being patient with me in that area. Yeah, because I know I was going through a lot dealing with that narcissist. But
I was also fascinated by your resolve and by your strength. Because had been me, I'm like crap. Although I take pride in being a strong person, I'm still. Sometimes I have to realize, you know what, I'm tough, but I ain't as tough as I think I am. Sometimes my battery gets low, but you always seem to be able to charge me up or help elevate me or fuel me up every time I get to having those moments. Sometimes you don't even know you're doing it. You don't even know it's you don't even know I'm having that moment, but your timing is unconsciously, I guess the way for me to say it, your timing is unconsciously astronomical. So what the hell is going on up here? I'm supposed to go to this aisle right here by our neighborhood.
mm-hmm.
15,000 men standing out here.
And
they're not inside, so they're not. It must be a group or something going on here.
Mm-hmm.
They're older men.
Oh,
but yeah. So I guess they're outside. Mm-hmm. So they must be gone. Whatever. It's out right here by
right.
Anyway,
I know. I took Junior there.
I'm gonna go ahead and get some eggs and bacon. I feel like that's something I need. Maybe something like that, eggs, bacon, toast, something like that.
Sure. Well, thank you for sharing, because I really appreciate that. Now that I know,
it's really funny. Your timing is really good, because I sometimes I know I'm not the greatest with expressions that are of deep feeling or deep emotion to you, and I've been thinking to myself I need to show that more. But this is kind of been on my mind. I want to know how much I adore and how much I appreciate you and how much that you are important to me.
Thank you.
Sometimes I thought I went through my right issue. I feel combination. Then I know how brutal my handwriting is.
Yeah, your handwriting is brutal. I wouldn't understand it.
Yeah, I gotta work on all
that. But just you telling me is good enough. I heard it, and I will always remember it. So. And then on top of that, you always show it, so you don't have to always tell me, because you show it. And that's part of it's bigger than words.
Yeah, it's been easy with me.
It's been what?
It's been easy with me.
You
You know,
back? You got them earphones back in your head because you muffled
my
again.
fault. So, yeah, it's been easy with you.
Oh, you said it's been easy with me.
Yeah, pretty much the transition. But like I said, it has to do with the experience and everything. I feel like all my other experiences help fuel me and fill me up for that time. So
Yeah, I would say for me, with my experience, I was just sick of fighting. Like I'm tired of fighting with
but
people.
at the same time too, I didn't want to just settle on it either. I didn't want to just go through motions either. One thing I've learned is, and I understand more now, that our energy, time, and all of that is precious. It's special.
Yeah, 'cause you can't get the time back, and
When I
wasting all that
fuel,
energy is not gonna be
yeah,
good.
when I waste quality fuel, it drains me. So I just uh, see. Let me get in here in order, and I'll call you. I'll call you back.
All right, babe. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for sharing. No, not at the moment. I'm still working on some stuff.
Okay, well, I'll call you when I'm eating.
All right. Don't put them headphones back in. They make you muffled. Are you feeling overwhelmed and exhausted by stress? Introducing Stress Management with Imaging Coaching, your ticket to a calmer, more balanced life. In this journey you will be taking with us here at Imaging Coaching, we'll equip you with powerful techniques and tools you can use to conquer stress, regain control, and transform your life. From deep breathing exercises to mindfulness practices, you'll discover the tools to relax your mind and body. Come join us on this transformative path and unlock a world of inner peace and resilience. Don't let stress hold you back any longer. Take charge of your well-being today with Imaging Coaching, your stress management team. Discover clarity. Defeat stress through Imaging Coaching at imagingcoaching.com. At imagingcoaching.com. At imagingcoaching.com. At imagingcoaching.com.